How do you feel, Andi?
How do I feel? Excited. I'm ready to hit the fucking bar. We're moving. This thing is moving right now. Very, very slowly. They had people arriving and they weren't putting them in the seats. That seems weird. I'm so glad that I had the glam squad because they were really, really helpful with everyone.
Yeah.
Damn, this wind. Just a little bit. Unless you have hairspray with you, but I'm doubting that. Let's do it. Let's get married.
Now you chicks who agree that this ain't the way love's supposed to be. Let me hear you say yeah.
So often as I wait for sleep, I find myself reciting the words I've said or should have said, like scenes that need rewriting. The smiles I never answered, doors perhaps I should have opened, songs forgotten in the morning. I relive the roles I've played, the tears I surely squandered, the many pipers I have paid along the roads I've wandered. Yet all the time I knew it, love was somewhere out there waiting, though I may regret a kiss or two. If I had changed one single day, what went amiss or went astray, I may have never found my way to you.
Who knew, nearly 10 years ago, when I met a shy, red-headed, beatboxing college boy at an audition for an a cappella group, that he would today become my husband. Right when our relationship began, I realized we were building a foundation made to last. We had been put in each other's lives for a reason, and that meant something. We were not about to give up and abandon each other, abandon this new wonderful thing we had found just because life got hard. We were meant to help each other through it all. And we have since proven that time and time again. Ooh, Lord. Hold it. When life tried to get in the way of this, of us, we wouldn't let it. We pulled through every time with a better understanding of ourselves, of each other, and how very special this thing we have truly is. We learned how to communicate more effectively and be vulnerable, how to listen more openly, and to allow space for each other's process. They say opposites attract, and we both now know that's true. We come from completely different backgrounds, but respect for each other's differences kept us working. You are the most handsome, talented, caring, intelligent, loyal man I ever could have wished for. This chapter we begin today was absolutely worth the wait, because we grew into the people we always wanted to be.
in the process. I don't think either of us would even recognize those kids from 10 years ago. With you, I feel valued, respected, seen, cherished. Today, on our wedding day, I promise to always be your safe space, your listening ear, your honest word, your open heart. I promise to always be your compassionate friend, your tender embrace, your giggle until bedtime, to be your deep cleansing breath, your silent smile, your slow blink. I promise to always be your home sweet home, as you are mine. I love you more than anything I ever thought I could. And I'm honored and so proud to finally become your wife today, David Stal. I adore you, my baby.
I should have gone first. Okay. Andi, we have been on an amazing journey to get to this point. We have been through so much, and we've overcome the stress of working and living in Los Angeles and the stress of taking care of our many animals. We've overcome hardships in our relationship. We've even overcome the heartbreaking loss of some of our closest loved ones. But through all those changes, the one thing I've always counted on and looked forward to is your unwavering sense of self. More so than anyone I've ever met, you know who you are and you live life by your own rules. It's more than just confidence, it's more than just determination. It's this incredible quality you have of knowing your own worth and showing the world that they should know it too. Among everything else I love about you, your sense of humor, your made-up songs about the cats, your silly dances, most of which you got from me, your incredible voice talents, your loyalty and your protectiveness. It's that quality of knowing yourself that made me realize I never wanted to be without you. You lead by example. You don't look up to a role model because you are your own. I used to think, why does she care so much? Why does she expect so much of me and everyone? Why can't she be happier with the way things are now? Do we want to make music together? Do we want to travel? Do we want to start a human family? What do we expect of ourselves? Do we expect to grow as a couple, to mature as people, to keep learning from each other? And most importantly, if we go through more loss, more struggles, more hardship, how will we support each other? But I do know that I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I love you with all of my heartbeat.
Do you promise to remember to always choose to care for yourselves as individuals as a healthy way of expressing love and care for each other and your relationship? Do you promise to remember to belong to each other and treasure this union without imposing, withholding, or regret anything for doing so? From something so simple, like a metal or a stone that's found, and I'm making this up, people, something really beautiful happens when you apply craftsmanship and work, skill, and thoughtfulness. Please exchange your rings. It is my pleasure to introduce to you all for the first time, Andrea and David, as Mr. and Mrs. David Stal. Yes.
I got a woman way over town that's good to me.
on? Is it
Yeah,
on?
just talk a little loud.
Okay. Mazel tov, Dave. Congratulations, you guys. Thanks for having us.
Congratulations, I love you, Andy. You look gorgeous. And yeah, good luck with your fabulous, fabulous lives.
Yeah. She says I love it early in the morning, just for me. Oh yeah. She says I love it early in the morning, just for me. Oh yeah.
He was like, he's like, oh, I love this song. Wait, that's not Tyranny Sun. That's Andy. Turned to Morag and he's like, that's Andy. I was like, no, it was a surprise.
Hi, Dave.
All of this party?
Congratulations, Andy and Dave. We're so happy to be here. Many happy years to come, and congratulations.
I'm so happy for you guys.
We're very happy for you. Bravo.
Hey Andy, congratulations. We love David. He's so awesome. He's so hot. Oh my god. So happy to be here. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, thanks for inviting us so my wife could call your husband hot.
Hi, Andy and Dave. This is Marion and Pam and Marva. And we want to wish you the best. We've known you forever, and we expect for you to stay together forever.
Hi, I just want to tell you that I love both of you. I'm so proud of you. You look so beautiful. Beautiful. Go, girl. Love you.
Congratulations on your union. A marriage of equals, as it should always be. So remember that as you move on.
You know how much I love you guys.
Hi, everybody. I love you so much. Congratulations on your huge day. I'm so glad that I could be here to share it with you. Love you.
Andy, you're one of my oldest friends from Los Angeles, and even though we might not see each other all the time, you'll always hold a very special place in my heart. I'm so happy to be here to celebrate you and Dave. Dave, you're a newer friend, but a professional friend, and I thank you for your talents, both of you, for your help on my project. I love you both and wish you a lot of happiness. And now Tyler will say,
I felt emotion during the ceremony, which is a win. Someone dropped something. There's a lot of peacocks. Congratulations, you two are awesome. Wish you the best of love and happiness.
Andy and David, congratulations. It's an honor really to be here to celebrate your wedding today. So thank you for inviting us. Andy, I've known you for a very, very long time. You're a little bitty girl. I'm very proud of you to see you found a good man and a good mate. And wishing you guys a lot of love and a lot of happiness through the years.
Here's to Canada, the West, Vancouver, the West Coast. West Side.
I have no shame.
Everyone knows Michael Dana, but
oh, you know what? That's what I think is a Life of Pi guy. That's
yeah, Life of Pi, Oscar winner. So his brother,
Good evening. I know you've all been having a wonderful time at the Stal Gibson wedding. And now it is time for the toast. First up is the man himself, Joseph.
Good evening, everyone. I'm going to say it one more time, and I want to see if you got any spirit and life in this room. Good evening, everyone. Yes, we are here for such an auspicious occasion. First of all, I would just like to say that I would like to have a toast to life. Can we say to life? And to love? And to good health? And to prosperity?
I would like to say thank you to Dave and Andy for putting on such a wonderful wedding. I am truly grateful and honored to be the best man for my twin brother and best friend, David Stal. Many of you have known Dave for some time, but no one has known him as long as I have. Literally. We shared the womb together, wore matching outfits, and parted hairstyles when we were little kids. Thank you, Mom. Shared the same room until 7th grade, and almost went to the same college together. As a twin, we've always maintained that secret twin frequency, that ability to, at times, know just what the other is thinking, or to recognize a reference to an inside joke on TV, look at each other, and laugh without ever saying a word. For as long as I can remember, he could play the piano better than anyone I knew. When we first started playing, he was so much better than me, I had to switch to guitar, but I just couldn't compete. Yet as he conquered one instrument after the next, he soon gravitated to a more challenging endeavor, composition, which would ultimately become his true passion in life. And while some people move on from their extracurricular activities, Dave said, screw it, and chose to chase his dream to become a big-time composer. However, on his path, he did make a pit stop into the world of a cappella, where he beatboxed his way into the heart of a very special woman who I believe is sitting over there.
I don't remember the day I first met Andy, but I do remember the day I fell in love with her. We were in high school and in rehearsals for a play called Our Town. She was on stage. She was on stage receiving directions from our drama teacher, Mr. Duggar. Mr. Duggar was annoyed with our chit-chatter, and he decided to punish us by separating us. Roxanne and I, the cunning teenagers that we were, continued our conversation silently by mouthing our words and using hand gestures from across the room. Mr. Duggar turned around to yell at us to be quiet, and that is when Andy stepped in and came to our defense. She was a fierce mama bear, and he backed down from his tyranny. Since that time, I have seen Andy and Dave grow closer and closer. So let's raise our glasses to the bride and groom, my two favorite weirdos, and wish them a lifetime of joy and love.
That's right, like right on the people. Oh my God! Why did you need to recommit?
Hello, everyone. I just wanted to say, you're welcome. So Dave and I, very organically, in our first year together, which was a very long time ago, had this conversation about marriage, just as normal, as friends. You know what I mean? Like, this is what we would like and how we might like to do it. And if we were going to do a big wedding, it would be a thank you to the people in our life that brought us here to this moment. So I want you to know all my blood, sweat, and tears that went into this evening is for you. We would not be here in our lives together, in our lives individually, if it was not for every single motherfucker sitting here right now looking at me. We love you. Thank you. for being here with your joy, and I'm right here in this moment. We love you. Thank you. Do you like my dress?
Everything that Andy said is exactly 100% accurate.
You always do that.
I can't take credit for anything. Maybe the salted caramel donut.
The band.
Oh, and the band. Who's going to rock your socks off?
He booked the band and arranged
Our
almost
first
all of our first songs. So pay attention. And if anybody needs an arranger,
no,
we have to pay for
Stop.
this.
All I wanted to say is that we had a short ceremony so that we could do what we needed to do for the importance of the day. But the rest of it is it for you. We want you to enjoy the food, enjoy the dancing, enjoy seeing old friends, making new ones, because that's what we're all here to do. So thank you guys. Thanks so much for coming, for spending this day with us. We love you.
Get it, girl. That's hot, where my girls at? Get my drill team. Yeah. No, we don't. Hit it. I got time for this shit. Call my shot.
So Dave can dance.
Congratulations to Andi and Dave. Thanks so much, y'all.
Yeah, I'm going to keep this thing going. You guys are awesome. Congrats.
each hour go by, hoping and praying that someday I will be your guy. Hey love, you're my one true soul desire. Hey love, baby, can you feel this burning fire? Hey love, this one thing I find so true. Hey love, when you are near me, hey love, I go through a change or two. Hey love, hearing your footsteps, I hurry to catch your eye, and I stand there waiting, yeah. But girl, you just walk